Hello and welcome back to the port. I'm the Galloping Major, and this is a Let's Play in the IJN Aoba, the Tier 5 Tech Tree Cruiser. The reason why we're doing the Let's Play in the Aoba is almost just following on from doing the Pensacola, so covering off the two Tech Tree Heavy Cruisers at Tier 5, and this is all just in anticipation of HMS Exeter coming, expected the 15th, but could be earlier, you never know. So let's get that aircraft up. Now, this is a game of domination on shards. Spawned in Bravo, and I don't want to charge straight down, so what I've done is I've backed up and I'm going to go around the island and probably head off in that general direction. Got my aircraft off. And HE loaded. So this is a tier 4 and 5 game, and we'll have a quick look at that shipping forecast. Akatsuki, well, tier 6 and 5, Emily Batang, Algeria, Boise, Matus, Bayern, Queen Elizabeth, New Mexico, and Agato. So the only thing really special there when it comes to battleships is the Matus, because she does have those torpedo launchers on her broadsides. So that's something to bear in mind. Apart from that, nothing else super special. Now, the Aoba is an 8-inch cruiser. She has 3 dual gun turrets, so that means she only has 6 guns. So that's going to be the same as the Exeter, and but it's less than the Pensacola. So the Pensacola does come with 10 8-inch guns. However, the Aoba does come with like the same kind of DPM that the Pensacola comes with, and the reason being is, although the Aoba has less guns, she does have a slightly quicker reload and slightly higher damage output per shell. So that's quite an interesting trade-off there. Now, I don't want to push into Bravo. I've also got to keep an eye out on what's going on at Alpha. But I want to kind of almost just be a bit of a distraction, especially for that Nagato, so that's something I've got to bear in mind. But I am going to have to take into consideration that battleship, the Bayern, over there. So let's try this again. Now, the torpedoes on the Aoba are a bit of a step change in the Japanese tech tree. They're the first time you get access to proper long lance torpedoes. So they do have a very effective range, and they pretty much go up to your just before your detectability range when not firing. However, very good towards the rear, not so good to the front. So obviously more designed for like kiting away, and that's something to obviously take into consideration. Now, the Aoba was commissioned in the late 1920s. She was going to be another one of the Fur-Attacker class, but however there was a change in the design requirements of the Fur-Attacker, and the requirement was for there to be dual gun 8-inch turrets rather than single mount dual gun turrets. So you have the same amount of guns as a Fur-Attacker, but you've got less turrets because you've got more guns per turret. And so what they had to do was they had to rejig the design, and the rejig to the design was sufficient enough that it's really its own class of ship. It's not a Fur-Attacker, it's a new class of ship. So there's the Aoba, and then there's her sister ship, and I'm not even gonna try pronouncing that. It's just not worth it. Now, the Aoba, her traits, superior HE pen. So that means you'll be able to penetrate slightly more armor with their high explosives, which is probably going to be good for when it comes to, say, punching superstructures of battleships and things like that. And then you've got Pyromania, so that probably means you've got like a decent fire chance or something along those lines. Your downsides is your sluggish aim, however, considering how slow the Pensacola's turrets are, I'd say in comparison to 8-inch cruisers, you're not really that bad. Now, you come with sonar and you come with spotter aircraft, but it's nothing special. It's the same old for everyone here. Now I've got a bit of a cliff in the way there, unfortunately. Most of their team seems to be getting bottled up on the other side of Alpha. So what I might do is just try and join in. Now I'm aiming at the deck level because I'm expecting it to be more like plunging fire, and therefore it should be landing on the superstructure a bit like that. So there we go, 5 penetrating hits. So what we're looking for is penetrating hits, which is that first symbol. If we're working left to right, so we're looking for that first symbol. So that's just 1 shatter because it hit the turret. Just got to make sure I lead enough, and what I want to do, I want to see it landing nice and central on the battleship. Now I'm going to kite out and see. So there we go. So the Aoba was a treaty cruiser, so that means she did have to fit within that 10,000 ton displacement that was specified under the treaty. And I think she comes in at slightly less, which is, well, I guess it's quite early in the treaty for the Japanese. So this is before the Japanese just start outright lying about what they do. So she does actually come within the treaty limits, and I guess you could say that she's been built as a nice all-round cruiser, I guess you could say. The way that she's been built with reasonable armor, reasonable guns, and reasonable speed, like a nice all-round. It's not like anything's been in particular sacrificed in order to enhance the performance of something else. So, say unlike the Pensacola, where the sacrifice has been armor in order to get more guns and therefore more striking power, the Aoba's got just reasonable amount of gun power, reasonable amount of speed, and reasonable amount of armor. Now I'm seeing that the enemy's making good success over at Charlie and probably will be capturing the objective, but I think it's going to be best for our team to mop up what the enemy has left at A. So if we can get rid of the New Mexico, I'm going to be quite happy to break off. What we don't want to do is let something like a New Mexico slip off and be able to just activate a load of repair parties or just capture an objective in our back lines. So there we go, that's gone. Now I can swish back out and I'll back up this battleship. Where is he? There he is. So 52,000 damage so far. It seems to be quite an alright game. We got him a Tooth, which is dead weak and in range, so he's trying to hide from our battleship, and if I can just get this high explosive down range, I should be able to just mop him up. And then we'll be going after the Akatsuki. Now the Akatsuki is going to go around this side of the island. I suspect his primary target is going to be the battleship. Yeah, so that's 1 batch of torpedoes, 2 batches, that's all the torpedoes from the Akatsuki. So now I know the Akatsuki doesn't have torpedoes for a minute, say, so I need to probably start getting worried at, say, 5 minutes 40, maybe 5 minutes 50. So we got about 30 seconds until I need to start being a little bit concerned. I usually say a minute, it's not, because I know how long her torpedoes reload, it's just a general gist. To be honest, it's probably a bit quicker. So it's 3 torpedoes per launcher, 22 seconds per torpedo, so that would be 66 seconds. That's like just a back of a fag packet calculation. Oh, okay, so the game's all wrapped up there. I think it's because they didn't get any objectives, therefore we were just able to keep racking up the points. So 53,000 damage, that's an alright game. It's nothing special. Japanese cruisers aren't exactly my specialty. It took me ages to actually get to like the Aoba. It's only really now, revisiting her on the occasion, I do kind of enjoy her, but I think my preference probably is the Pensacola, but then that's just a personal choice. 4th in the team, that's not too bad. It was just quite a mixed game, but like quite a nice, interesting, busy game actually. And made a pretty penny as well. Well, the commander build and the ship modules are going to be all down in the description as always. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a like, that would be much appreciated. And if you like this kind of content, feel free to subscribe. I'm the Galloping, and back to the port.